What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson. So I'm going straight into this Russell Westbrook thing, man. Russell Westbrook, don't get me wrong. I want people to know, and I don't want them to get it confused, that just because the man is putting up triple doubles, it does not mean he is the best point guard in the league. And I want everybody to know that. And yes, the triple doubles are very significant, and he's helped his team a lot with that. But just because the numbers are there does not mean he's the best player in the league. And I think that can often easily be confused, especially because the Thunder has been playing great. Everybody on the entire team has been playing well. Really, Paul George, Steven Adams, they've been playing great ball and hustling, playing defense, things like that. So it's easy to confuse that, especially when other point guards in the conference or Eastern Conference are not having that much success or being hurt. Team is still losing, things like that. But this is why I'm making this video or podcast, so everyone can understand why. Now, first off, I don't want to discredit Russell Westbrook's triple-double. He broke a Wilt Chamberlain record. Wilt Chamberlain has about 76 records in the NBA record book. Mr. Record Book is what you can call him. He has plenty of records there, and Russell Westbrook just broke one of them, which is the most consecutive triple-doubles in a single season. And that streak is still going. It's possible he could still continue to build off of the 10 games that he's had triple doubles. He might come back and drop an 11th, 12th. It's no telling when he might stop. That's what he does. It's getting to a point where we're starting to expect that kind of thing from a player like Russell Westbrook. He's going on a third year of averaging a triple double. This is the third year of him averaging a triple double. So it's almost expected at this point. We haven't really seen another player do it. A lot of people did not get to watch Oscar Robinson. I never watched Oscar Robinson even when I was younger, nothing like that. I'm not that old. I'm not old there. I didn't get to watch Oscar Robinson, and a lot of people didn't. So this is the closest thing I see to him. And in my eyes, it's safe to say that anybody can call Russell Westbrook Mr. Triple-Double. It's safe to say. And a lot of guys, they play in the league for 15 plus years and don't even average one triple-double. Don't even put up a triple-double in a single game or a single season. Or throughout their whole career. Vince Carter has played over 16 years in the league, and he only put up 5 triple-doubles throughout his entire career. Not in a season, throughout his entire career. So for Russell Westbrook to play every night with that same consistency and same hard work and same attitude every night and put up those numbers, it's incredible. It's straight up incredible. But here is why I say, just because he's doing that, it does not mean that he's better than other skilled guys at his position. Simply for the fact, we hold Kobe and Jordan to so high of a standard in terms of when we compare players to them because of the skill set they possessed. Kobe, one of the greatest scorers to ever play the game, but he had moves on top of all of that scoring ability. He had moves that he could go to, and he could counter with. If the defense did this, he could always counter. Same with Jordan. Jordan had moves. They possessed more skills than anybody at that position. Kobe possessed more skills than anybody else in the NBA. It was nothing that another guard in the league could do that Kobe could not do at a better rate. So for that entire saying, it goes hand in hand with the Westbrook thing. Yeah, I get it. Westbrook is putting up these triple doubles, which is good. It's helping the team. But I can't say he is the best point guard when a player like Kyrie Irving or a player like Stephen Curry is still in the league. I know Kyrie Irving is hurt right now. And that could be that's another argument that, he's hurt right now. So Westbrook, he has more longevity. Westbrook is more consistent at staying healthy, things like that. That can be talked about as well. But when we're comparing like skill wise, no, Kyrie Irving has the clear advantage over Russell Westbrook skill set wise. And I also agree that Stephen Curry has the skill set over Russell Westbrook as well. Yeah, I get it. Westbrook, he plays hard. Plays his butt off, puts up the numbers. He's very athletic. He's going to make up for it. He can't shoot. And when I say these other guys have more skill than him, I'm not just talking about shooting. I'm talking about other abilities, passing, dribble moves, IQ, things like that. I'm talking about more than just shooting. So I understand Westbrook can't shoot, but I'm not using that as a main value because he will make that up throughout his play. If I'm coaching Russell Westbrook and he's on my team, I'm not gonna be very upset that he's shooting and missing because I know he's giving me everything he got. He's giving me his all in the middle of the game and in the game while we're playing. So I can't be mad at that. It's a guy who sells out every play, every time he runs up and down the court. Versus some guys where they may not play as hard. But one thing you got to keep in mind is he may play hard, and he may play harder, but it doesn't mean he plays better. In a way, I can kind of tie that into a situation in life. Everybody listens to music. Everybody likes some kind of genre of music. Or regardless of what it is. So someone can sing loud, but just because they sing loud, it doesn't mean they sound good. And that's kind of how I look at it. So because one person is doing something at a better rate, or one person is doing something that's stepping out of his role as just one specific thing to his team, because Westbrook is broadening his role to the team. His energy he brings on the court, it fuels other teammates, and it helps the overall team on the court. Whoever's playing on the court with him, it helps because it makes you want to play even harder. It makes you want to go harder every play when you're playing with a guy who's sprinting up and down the court, trying to jump at every loose ball and things like that. When you're playing with a guy like that, you want to sell out too because it's easily influenced when you're on the court. It's easy to pick up that trait of when you're playing with somebody who's doing those type of things. But yeah, so he does those things. He steps out of his role just a little bit. And not only is he just doing things that a point guard should do by scoring the ball occasionally, passing the ball, getting assists, he's doing whatever he can to help his team. So if that means grabbing 11 boards a game, he's doing it. If that means dishing a rock 11 times, getting 11 assists, he's doing it. If he has to score a drive, he's going to try and do it. He may not be the best shooter, but best believe a player like Russell Westbrook is going to do it. So he's stepping out of his role. And I'm not saying that as a way to take away from him or to take away from his skill set or why he's not the best point guard in the league. But I'm saying he's doing those things, so of course his stats is going to broaden. His stats is going to get even larger if he's doing more things to contribute to his team. You look at a player like Kyrie Irving, he's not going to broaden his range where he's trying to grab 9 boards a game or trying to get 6 blocks a game and things like that. He's not going to do that. Stephen Curry isn't going to do that either. They want to stick with solely their role on the team. Stephen Curry's main role, distribute, shoot open threes, things like that, run a play correct, primary ball handler, things like that, share the sugar around a little bit. And so it's really no reason for him to try and grab boards, especially when the team plays at a fast pace. When they play at a fast pace, why would the point guard who would do a better job of leading the break try and grab 6 boards in a game? It doesn't really make sense. And you can kind of flip that over to the Thunder and say, well, if a point guard shouldn't grab 6 boards a game, why is Westbrook doing it? One, Westbrook, going back to my point, Westbrook is going to do whatever he can to help the team. If that means grabbing 11 boards, he's going to do it. And that's just the kind of player he is. But other guards, they don't even look out that far to broaden their role on a team. Westbrook, he looks at it as, I'm going to do whatever I have to help my team. And if it's taking rebounds away from my center, then so be it. He just got to get the hell out the way and run with me as we on this fast break. Because I'm grabbing the ball and I'm rolling. Sometimes it's even arguable that it's faster for the entire team if Westbrook just grabs the rebound and pushes it right up court, rather than Steven Adams getting a rebound and trying to find Westbrook passing the ball. Sometimes it's easier just for Westbrook to just grab it and go, because it's already people down the court. He's super fast, so it can be easier, and it depends on the game plan as well. Now, Kyrie, you look at that, there's no reason for him to be down there trying to mess with the boards too. But ultimately, it's not one thing in terms of a skill set wise. Like say offensively, it's not one thing, and even defensively, you can look at it, but defensive is more of an argument rather than offensive. So I'm just gonna compare straight offense. There's not one thing Westbrook can't do on offense, or one thing Kyrie Irving can't do on offense that Westbrook can do better. That's just how it is, and even it goes along with Stephen Curry as well. There's not one thing that Stephen Curry cannot do better than Westbrook in terms on the offensive end. And you may, but besides dunking, don't get me wrong there, besides dunking, because obviously Westbrook is like 6'4", 6'3", maybe even bigger than that, honestly. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the exact height in a long time. So he's a bigger point guard, and he's much more athletic than both of those guys. So yeah, dunking, I can give you that. But in terms of skill set wise, shooting, dribbling, post work, I give that to Kyrie Irving all the way. But post work, things like that, scoring on the inside, creating your own shot, I'm giving it to Stephen Curry and Westbrook. Not Westbrook, Stephen Curry and Kyrie Irving. I'm giving that the skill set advantage I keep saying Westbrook. I'm giving the skill set advantage to Kyrie Irving and Stephen Curry. Westbrook is a great player and he plays hard. That's what makes him such a great player too, is because he's never lacking. He's always trying to win games and always going at you 100% no matter what's going on. But at the end of the day, his skill set is not better than Kyrie Irving or Stephen Curry. So it's very invalid for me to say that Westbrook is the best point guard in the league because he averages a triple-double. No, that's not it.